Hi, my name is Michelle. This is something that is very near and dear to me, something that I find very difficult to talk about. But I also am realizing that it's something necessary for my healing and to move forward in life. I'm hoping to find a community of support and love and encouragement, something that maybe is lacking a little bit in my life. And if you're feeling the same way, I encourage you to join, subscribe, become a part of my community. I'm hoping that people are going to gather here who are in the same situation as myself, or similar. My situation is quite complex, quite complicated, and I was gonna just kind of jump right in, introduce myself, touch on a few of the things that I'd like to discuss further as I'm going through this fitness / healing journey. I have a hard time looking at myself on camera, so this is a little bit difficult to do, but necessary. I think this is needed. So I guess I can start with I've been overweight literally since I was born. I was born a 10-pound baby, 22 inches long, I believe. So I was a very big baby. Started in this world overweight, and it's been a journey ever since. It's funny because I'm the only of my, there's four of us, four siblings, and I'm the only one who really struggles with my weight. My other siblings were blessed, I think, with the other side of the family genes, whereas I was blessed with the extra layers and condition called, I'm probably gonna butcher how I say this, but lipedema, I believe is how you pronounce it. So I have a lot of stubborn and extra fat on my arms and on my legs, and I'm notorious for talking about my cankles. I don't have ankles. Even when I was about 90 pounds lighter, I did not have ankles. So that's always been a huge insecurity for me. I won't wear shorts. Even when I'm by myself, I don't like to wear them because I don't like how I feel in them, if that makes sense. So I am 42 years old. I started this journey at 240 pounds. I am 5'7", and I'm currently 232 pounds. I have been struggling more so with my weight as an adult since having our two children. Our oldest is now 13 years old, and when I originally got pregnant with her, my weight immediately just started to pile on. I'm not sure if that was a medical thing or not, but I definitely was very sick with her, craved a lot of seafood, not necessarily a bad thing, a lot of watermelon, but I definitely felt like I needed to constantly be eating something to just kind of settle my stomach. So that kind of started me off on a really bad trajectory of not only eating to make me feel good physically, to stop the nausea, but also gave me comfort where perhaps I wasn't getting it when I really needed it. My husband, at the time of my pregnancy, was diagnosed with PTSD. He's a veteran. He did not take kindly to the diagnosis. He denied it, was angry at the doctor, and basically said he didn't have the normal symptoms. He doesn't have nightmares, he doesn't wake up freaking out, anything like that, which in his mind, that was PTSD. And if you got diagnosed with PTSD, then you would end up being locked away in a psych ward. And that's something he was always very scared of, because once you get in, how do you get out? And that's a very deep-rooted fear for him. So he was in denial for quite some time. And his emotional stuntedness, I don't actually know what to call it, but really affected us as a family. And still to this day, it's something he's not had treatment for, and it's been 13 years. He is doing a lot better since going to church, but there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. We'll dive a little further into our relationship as time goes on here, because there's definitely a lot of healing that I need there that I haven't had yet. Secondhand PTSD is a real thing, and it's very harmful, it's very toxic, and very debilitating, just to name a few things. One big thing that has triggered me starting this YouTube is a huge emotional trigger that kind of set off a lot of things that have been lingering emotionally that I haven't dealt with, or perhaps that I haven't even acknowledged were there. I recently got fired from my job. It's the first time I've ever been fired. At 42, that really doesn't feel good. I was fired without cause. I had worked at this job for 2.5 years. I did not get along with my boss. She was all talk, no action, and when I tried to hold her accountable for those things, she got really pissed off. And that led to me being here. Something my husband warned me might happen, but I was just in disbelief that if you do a good job and you're holding people accountable, and there's action being taken by higher authorities within the company to action some of the things that you've brought to light, you wouldn't think that they would have the ability to fire you. Like, how is that a thing? I'm doing a really good job. The people that I work with like me, or so I thought. I don't know now. Anyway, so that's triggered a whole world of emotions, of starting over. Do I want to stay in the medical industry? That's what I've been working in for the last 10 years. Or do I want to do something new? And the job hunt these days is not like what it used to be. You used to print out your resume and walk around and talk to people. You meet them face to face, you have a discussion, you have an in-person interview. And I always did really well in those situations. And nowadays, you're just sending off a piece of paper to a big corporation. You have no idea who's even reading it. Is anyone ever reading it? you know, making all these applications, and you're not only sending a resume, but then you're also filling out a 3-page application with all the information that's already on your resume. It's really redundant, really time consuming. Like, the job hunt is probably one of the most depressing things I have done in the last 20 years. It's a real drain. And when you don't hear back from anyone, and you've been applying and have great references from doctors and nurses that you've worked with, and still getting nothing, it's like incredibly discouraging. Like, trying to hold it together over here, and it's hard. I feel like this is turning into a self-therapy session, which probably not a bad thing. I probably need it, but. So anyways, basically what I'm getting at is this journey of being unemployed, feeling unemployable, feeling a lot of rejection and hurt, not feeling good enough. It's something. Anyway. So anyway, I'm just looking for a group of like-minded people who feel like maybe they don't have anyone to support them, or don't feel like you have people who understand what you're going through, or how it feels to be overweight and feel unwanted, and not good enough. It's like a triple whammy. But if you want to come along this journey with me, I encourage you to do so. While I go through this and try and lift myself out of this pit that I feel like I've been living in for a while, I want to, I guess, let's make a ladder together. We can all climb out together and be a community of love, encouragement, positivity. I'm going to post some workouts, which, by the way, I just edited my first one, and that was an emotional journey, to say the least. That watching myself, I think I have body dysmorphia, but like the other way around. I think that I look better than I do. Is that a thing? I don't know. But anyway, editing that was really hard to watch, and to the point where I almost don't want to post it. But it's a journey, right? You gotta start somewhere. Whew. I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling the way that I'm feeling, to come along with me. Let's do this together. Let's support one another. Let's get healthy, and let's heal. Because your life does matter, and how you feel does matter. And there are people out there who love you. So let's do this. Come along. Let's work out.